Hi, please kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News for the best. Let us look at the NDC Flagbearership election or the NDC Flagbearership contest. And when it comes to that, it's only two names that come in mind. That is Mr. John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Kwabena Duffour. For some time now, the NDC has opened for nomination as well as speaking of form and filing for the presidential candidate of the party. And the two major names, as I said already, are John Dramani Mahama as well as Dr. Kwabena Duffour. John Dramani Mahama is a Ghanaian politician who served as a president of Ghana from 24th July 2012 to January 2017. He previously served as a vice president of Ghana as well as a minister and MP. He is noted, or is also noted to be a communication expert. When it comes to Dr. Kwabena Duffour, whose name is now becoming a household name because of some NGO work that he's doing. Dr. Kwabena Duffour was the finance minister of Ghana, under whose watch a lot of economic improvement and development took place in Ghana under President John Evans Atta Mills. He has also served as the governor of Bank of Ghana. He was named as one of the 4 best central bank governors in the world at an IMF and World Bank meeting in 1999. He's also the owner of Unibank, which is no more in existence for some few reasons, UniCredit, an insurance company, and also noted to be the owner of EIB Network. And he also has a lot of businesses in Ghana. He's a businessman, very rich man, that is doing a lot for himself, his family, and the party. And recently, he embarked on one NGO donation in the NDC, which he invested in heavily, though that caused some agitations in his party. Now, let's look at the two individuals, who they are, what they stand for, and what they can do for the party, and their chances of winning this flag bearership. When it comes to age, Mahama is around 64 years, and Duffour is around 78 years. But when it comes to Africa politics, age doesn't matter so much because we have, in some countries, we have presidents who are even 90 years. So that is not a big issue. Though on the ground, people may be complaining about that and opponents may use it against one another, but it's not a major issue. It's about what you can do, what you can deliver, and who can also spend more. When it comes to the regional balance, or when it comes to where they come from, Mahama is from the north, Duffour from Ashanti region. This may also play a very major role because Duffour coming from Ashanti region is likely to influence the vote of NDC, which is not much in Ashanti region, because some of the people may see him as their own and try to move from the quarters of MPP and vote for him. That will also be beneficial to the NDC as a party. And I'm sure the members, that is the delegates, will also consider that as well. When it comes to the northern region, where Mahama is from, they have a lot of votes over there, and that may not count much because their vote over there seems to be constant, and NDC always win the northern region. So the party delegates may also weigh that option also. Though Duffour has the advantage over there because he's from Ashanti region, which is a stronghold for the MPP. So if the NDC really want to make an impact in the forthcoming election and getting some great votes from the Ashanti region, they are likely to vote for Dr. Duffour. When it also comes to the commitment to the party, both men, both Mr. Mahama as well as Duffour, they are committed to the party. They've paid their dues. They've done all that they have to do for the party. They've rendered services for the party. And recently, as I've mentioned already, Dr. Duffour is doing a lot for the grassroots people by making a lot of donations to the people. That may also have some positive effect on him becoming or winning as the flag bearer of the party. But Mahama also went on a lot of things, that is a lot of journeys and thank you tours here and there, and he's always in touch with the people by going to the regions from one place to the other just on the ticket of the party. But he's also advertising himself, and he's also very marketed in the party, one of the best people that have been marketed in the party so far. But Dr. Duffour is also trying his best in that angle. When it comes to popularity, they are both popular. Because of one reason or the other, they are both popular based on what they are doing and doing for themselves as well as doing for the party. They've touched a lot of people and the citizens. When it comes to knowledge about governance and administrative issues, President Mahama, or former President Mahama, was once a president and also a vice president. But we shouldn't forget that Dr. Duffour also has some knowledge in administrative issues as well as knowledge in governance because he has also been governor before, one, as well as a minister before, and he has a lot of companies that he manages as the owner and the director general of those companies. So when it comes to governance as well as administrative issues, they all have upper hand in that. And when it comes to experience, Dr. Dufour seems to have a lot of experiences when it comes to leadership roles as well as administrative issues because he handles people from one angle or the other, one place to the other. And Dr. That's Mr. Mahama also has that upper hand also. So they are all fit when it comes to knowledge on governance and administrative issues. When it comes to international reputation, they both have because I just mentioned that Dr. Dufour once upon a time won an award or was adjudged as one of the best governors around 1999 and is still recognized in the whole world because he has businesses and investment all over the place. And the same applies to Mr. Mahama also because he was once upon a time the president and vice president going on visits and travels all over the world also. They both have that reputation when it comes to international issues. Frankly, in conclusion, both of them are fit to lead the major opposition party in Ghana, that is the NDC. But what we should not forget is some people contest elections not because they really want to win, but to make an impact and be influential or for some personal reasons. After all, after money and riches, what next? Power and influence. But what I can say for a fact is it's going to be a very good contest for the NDC. Dr. Dufour is going to make a lot of impact. Whether those are for Mahama like it or not, is going to make a lot of impact. It's going to cause a lot of problems, quote unquote, not negative problem, but political problem for Mr. Mahama because he will not just contest and spend money and just not making any name. He's going to make a lot of impact in the party because he has started already. He's on the ground. Even he was able to influence some of the executives. That is the voting for some of the executives. Some of his people also won, and they are part of the delegates. So that will help him also to make some positive impact over there. Though Mahama is also lobbying, he also has his people on the ground. But I think complacency may worry Mr. Mahama a bit, and Dr. Dufour is likely to shock them at some places. That is something for us to watch. But in all, I leave the rest to the NDC delegates to decide on who become their flag bearer for the 2024 presidential election. Until then, please kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best. Thank you so much.